That's really on us. Yeah, we should do better about the communication.
You know what's so funny about that?
Tell the city you were coming into town too.
I'm an award-winning, good-looking person that is actually a real thing.
Yeah,
we know.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to explain it to the crowd.
Well, you know, I'm from a town of like 900 people, New Hope, Alabama. Yeah. Shout out to my New Hopians, dude. So I was just the only kid that had all my fucking teeth.
Oh.
And so I got best looking in middle school 2 years in a row.
Dude, you're in the top 10% here.
Oh, dude. Florida is wild, dude. I'm not even shitting you, dude. I on the way here stopped at a red light smoking a cigarette, and dude's got his wong out, just swinging it around right under a tree at a red light, dog.
Yeah. Honestly,
I might be the best looking.
Talking about.
I might be the best big old black guy, dude. I might be the best looking guy here, dude. But I definitely, I'm definitely lacking in some other categories.
Yeah,
dude. Y'all got some wieners here in Florida, dog.
Florida's crazy for wieners.
That might be all we got. We are the wiener of America.
It's
100%. It's not close. Alabama's the nutsack.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We are the balls.
Yeah.
Right. I really don't. The tank.
It's gotta be good. It's more gooch.
Dude,
oh yeah, I guess
more gooch. More gooch.
The asshole would definitely be Mississippi.
Yeah.
Shittiest fucking. I fucking.
we actually did research and found out that I'm pretty sure it's Mississippi or it's Louisiana, but Mississippi, the dollar goes the furthest anywhere in the USA.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The dollar is worth like.
Because they're all poor pieces of shit.
Yeah,
I hate
it's
them.
like 1.25.
And hey, I was homeless from like 12 until 18. I'm allowed to hate poor people now, right? I married up. You know what I'm saying? Single-handedly defeated generational poverty, right? Married my wife.
I mean, I don't even know how you do it.
Now I have a Tacoma, dude. You know, dude.
Yeah, that
from nothing to something, dude.
Fuck yeah.
From nothing to something, dude. Yeah. She buys all my tracksuits, right? I just get to teach a little wrestling here and there.
You're like an athletic Stavi.
Yeah, it's a good move.
From the Ringer.
No.
Stavros.
Whoa, Stavros Hakias. He's a stand-up comic.
He's like the Greek comic.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, dude, okay, yeah. I mean, I'll try not to take that as a hit.
No.
I'm fucking funnier than that fat fuck is, dude.
But he's like. I mean, the style he has.
Dude, I just need my fucking. I need more chest hair, dude.
I feel like you would look really good too with just a gold piece. You know what I mean?
Dude,
just one quality.
Dude, believe it or not, I used to be a big jewelry guy, pinky rings and fucking big, you know. And then I was like, dude, that's not you. You're the Trailer Park Prince, dude. Just be white trash, like. And so I started buying fake gold. Yeah. Right, but then all my shit started turning green. I was like, all right, dude, you're just
Trailer Park way, bro.
Dude, you know what?
That's like the Trailer Park way.
You're making me question.
I'm looking at you, and I'm liking what I'm seeing, but I'm also not seeing anything I wouldn't like on you.
Yeah, that's very true.
You look
dude,
like
I got. Did y'all see my Memorial Day post?
Yes.
The banana hammer?
Yeah, dude. I got into a little. I got a call from my head coach today on the way here for that one.
He's like, "Where do I get one of those?"
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no shit though. Hey, but that's a real story. I got invited by Andy Stumpf. Do y'all know who Andy Stumpf is?
Yes.
He's a badass dude. Was like on the Navy SEAL Team 6. He's a bad motherfucker. He's got like the longest flight ever. And, I mean, kind of much like you, he just saw me at an open mat and was like, dude, we gotta talk.
Yeah, we're gonna be about this.
Right? Yeah, and so he invites me to a jiu-jitsu camp out in Costa Rica. Right? Where the fuck was I going with this?
I mean, one, just explaining your aura.
Something about the banana hammock picture.
Hey, where?
Oh, okay, yeah. So he invites me the first year, right? And, dude, honestly, me and my wife had been together for 10 years at that point, or 9 years at that point. I was going to ask her to marry me. And so, you know, cut this part out, but, you know, Plearoy Brown is a character, right? So you have to play the character, and I have to play it almost constantly, right? And it gets a little emotionally exhausting, right? So in my head, I was like, cool, I'll go, and now we can cut back in. And now...
That's going to be so funny to hear him say, cut that out, and then cut that part.
In.
Right?
Right.
And so in my head, I was like, cool, I'm going to go on vacation. I can just be myself with my wife. I don't have to fucking entertain everybody. And, you know, I can ask her to marry me, and it'll be a whole thing about me and her, dude. And so we land, and the tequila's cheap, dude, and I don't drink as much anymore, right? But back then, your boy used to I used to put down like a fucking handle a day. Like, your boy used to drink. And so I landed and just immediately started fucking pounding tequila shots, right? And it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm 6 or 7 shots deep, and this girl comes down to the hotel bar that we were at. Shout out to Dan Hart for getting me the penthouse suite, dude. You're a G. We were down at the bar down there at the hotel, and this Christian woman, right? Mm-hmm. That's code for fat bitch.
Okay,
right. She comes and sits down, and she says, "Oh, are you here for the jiu-jitsu thing?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Are you going to practice today?" And I was like, "What? We have fucking practice today, dude?" So I'm pissed fucking hammered. Anyways, dude, I go to my first fucking practice, pissed fucking hammered, and I show up, and there's all of these people that already knew me that were quoting my own jokes, my own Instagram jokes to me and shit, that I was so hammered that I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about.
You were like out of the inside.
Yeah,
like,
but it's my fucking joke, yeah. And they were like giving me free fucking rash guard sets and wanting to take pictures, like I was a celebrity. Like in Birmingham, Alabama, and Chelsea, it's like, yeah, that's kind of average, but like in Costa fucking Rica, I was not expecting it.
Yeah.
Right? And so I go down that time. Anyways, panic attack, freaking the fuck out. My dad's my best friend. Can't get in contact with him because I'm too retarded to turn on roaming on my phone. So I'm just sitting there the whole time thinking that my fucking phone doesn't work, right?
Fucking tripping.
And it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sweating my fucking nutsack off because I'm freaking the fuck out. This is not how the fuck I thought it was going to go. I'm asking this, woman I've been with for 9 years to marry me, and I'm already fucking everything up, and I'm 4 o'clock in the morning. Right, so I just go fucking wake her up, and I was like, "Hey, got a question for you." She was like, "What the fuck do you want?" And I was like, "Will you marry me?" And she fucking didn't answer for like 10 minutes, and she just like took the ring and slipped it on and fucking turned around and went to sleep. And I was like, "Hey, bitch."
What?
I'm talking to you. I almost hit her, quite frankly. I had to remind her, she didn't say anything, right? So I had to remind her, like, "Hey, dude, we're in a third world country. Pretty little white girl goes missing. Nobody's gonna question me about it, brother."
Yeah, how it goes.
So where the thong bikini comes in, to pull it full circle, right, is that the next year I got invited to come back, right, because apparently I was a hit, and I was like, "Oh, dude," and at this point I wasn't ripped yet, right, I'm fucking built like a shit fucking brick house now.
Yeah.
God bless Tren, right, but at the time, I was still fat. Like, I was still pretty fat. And so in my head, I was like, "Oh, dude, it'll be funny if I get these, like, European Speedos and I wear it to all our little jiu-jitsu outings and stuff. It'll just be fun." I got a cheetah print one, and I got an American flag one. And I just had my wife, because, again, I don't even know how to fucking email. I'm glad he was texting me the whole time, because I've literally never even sent an email. Everybody else does all of my Instagram shit. The only thing I know how to do is, like, post a story.
Yeah.
Right? And, where was I going with that? Oh, so, dude, I pull up, right? And I'm like, "Hey, Jessica, get me an American flag, fucking zoot suit, or a banana hammock, right? And get me a cheetah print one. I'm going to wear them to Costa Rica on this next go-round." So she fucking orders them, they come in, and she did not order them from the European section of Amazon. She ordered them from the homosexual section.
Hey,
right?
You understand what he's saying?
They're thongs, and my pubes are fucking hanging out of it, right? So, like, to even post and I'm not, like, as you can tell,
there was some cover,
I'm a fucking hairy man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't shave nothing. If my wife's got an issue with it, she can shave it, right?
Yeah.
And, so I literally had to shave my pubes for the first time in, like, fucking 10 years for that one post. That bombed! Oh, dude. Shaved my pubes to wear a fucking American flag thong for an Instagram post that fucking bombed. Right, dude? So,
a lot of sacrifices have to be made for this country,
Oh, dude,
That's one of them.
Listen, imagine the soldiers oversee... Alright.
Yeah, I mean...
Imagine the
On par
soldiers
with that, for
over
sure.
there fighting the Jews' war, right?
Yeah.
Imagine the encouragement that they got when they saw that.
Oh,
Dog.
dude.
This is what we're fighting for.
Made a lot of
Flearoy
good
Brown
mistakes.
to.
Yeah.
Flying a flag for sure.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
kinda. I mean,
You
it was
know,
like one of those little flags that you
kinda.
get in your martini,
One of
right?
those,
But
yeah.
it was flying
Those yard
something.
flags, you know?
Something went bumping tonight, you know?
Ah, dude, not a whole lot, dog. Right? You know what I'm saying?
You're saying you were famous in, what was it, Cuba?
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Right?
What is Cuba? It's the same.
Oh, they're all brown. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa! Hey!
Hey, I didn't say it.
Hey,
You did,
yo.
dude.
I mean, like, it's not attached to us, right? Neither one is. Correct?
No.
No, they're not attached.
attached.
Well,
Yes.
no, I think
No.
Costa Rica is in South America, right? So
But-
it's not like attached, but Cuba is a fucking island.
I thought Costa Rica was an island as well.
No,
No?
no, I mean no.
No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not. You're right. You're right. Yeah, but it is down yonder.
It is down yonder
It's down
ways.
yonder.
Yeah.
But don't we own neither one of them? I
No,
don't
dude. If
think
you're
so.
a gringo, there, you're
Because
like,
if you're in Costa Rica, that's where, like, the Paul brothers go so they don't have to pay taxes, correct?
Yeah, and like gambling and like.
So that's not USA.
Sure.
Anyways,
You're asking me questions. I don't
you're
really
famous
answer
in
to at this
other
point.
countries.
Yeah.
You're
oh, it
definitely-
was purely because of Andy Stumpf and Dan Hart like showing their gym to my Instagram posts,
Oh,
and so
Oh.
these people came down to
And
like
they had already
for the
seen-
seminar,
I
yeah,
gotcha.
and they were like, "Holy fuck, Flearoy Brown's gonna be there."
Dude,
was-
I remember the first time we like super noticed you, and that was at the summit event in
Was the last one.
Biloxi. Yeah, the
Oh, if
last
it was the
one
last
we
one,
went to.
if it was the last one, I competed on that.
It was not the one you can. It was the last one we went to. It wasn't the last one that was
Yeah.
there. You were there, and you had a student. I think he had like colored hair. He's like a younger looking kid.
Yeah,
and
Cody
he was
Walker.
like wrecking shit.
Cody
Yeah.
Walker that's
Yeah.
my baby boy, dude. He's now I cannot claim I've only been with him for 2 years. I'm just his wrestling coach, right? And he has phenomenal fucking wrestling.
Mhm.
But dude, that kid is a fucking killer, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kid is good.
We could tell your whole crew was different, and y'all just had like a vibe about you when you walked out. Like people noticed. Like
Yeah.
it was on.
I mean, we fucking noticed.
Sight.
The set, yeah. We were like, who the fuck is
I
that
was like,
guy?
dude, I wish
We
I
need
was
to be
just
friends
like
with him.
a 10% as cool as you look, but that good at something.
Yeah,
But I'm
I
not.
remember every time we'd see you at like either an event or something, we were like, man, what? Like, who the fuck is this? Like, trying to figure out. We're like, we gotta figure out who this guy is. Like, we've got to.
You look like you
The
are.
Alabama
Your,
aphrodisiac, baby.
Dude,
You know what I'm saying? Trailer Park Friends.
God.
you literally look like you are your own spirit animal. Like you have evolved from inside out.
Let me see the text. I think I still have the text you sent me from. I think it was Open Mat.
Oh, after
When
we
you came?
rolled.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. You know you're the first person that you rear naked choked me.
Yeah.
You're the first person that rear naked choked me in like 2 years.
No shit.
Yeah. There's no neck
Thank
under
you.
this fucking beard,
I
right?
appreciate it.
No, I
don't know how to
appreciate
take this
it.
compliment. It's so
I almost came twice. I did
you
come
can't
once,
do this
but
to me.
He-
We're basically cuddling.
Oh,
texted
yeah.
Me, Cody texted me at 2:24. He goes, bruh. And I go, what's up? He goes, I met our idol today. And then he just sends me this picture. And I'm like, fuck yes, dude.
Dude, we're out here, brother.
That
That's
was
weird.
so
I didn't.
awesome.
I don't remember saying that, but that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. You said, bruh.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Because
What's
it was,
going on?
It was so like I don't normally text him after Open Mat and tell him about Open Mat, which I
Right.
didn't. I just said that, but like it was such a monumental moment in life
It
where
was
you're
a big
like,
deal for us.
oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
this is
dude.
gonna last
Oh,
forever.
dude.
Yeah.
I appreciate
It was
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
That only makes me imagine how the fucking kids that I coach feel, dog.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That's pretty fucking wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
I remember us driving back from Summit and we were talking about you like I don't know the first hour. I was like, dude, I mean, how's he get his hair to do that? And like,
Yeah.
just
People think it's a fucking perm. It's not. This is natural. This is real.
I mean,
Yeah, this is
people
legitimate.
who think it's perm, that's jealousy.
Yeah,
And
dude.
we might have been
yeah, I
spreading
mean,
that around.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
could've
that,
been-
oh,
we could've
dude,
been-
well,
that could've been
us.
it is what it is, dude.
I mean, we
Yeah.
have to take a shot at a guy.
At the end of the day, we're just trying to spread the word.
Dude,
You know
I
what mean?
appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking, I was about to get real heretical there, so I'm gonna fucking.
Dude, like, anytime I think about you, I think about, like, alter ego names, and, like, I came up with a few that I was like, dude, if you ever go to jail, Plearoy Brown.
Plearoy Brown, dude. I've gotten Fleeces Christ.
Dude, oh, that's good.
And then when I started doing calf slicers, it was Fleeces Sliced. Right?
Please just slice.
Yeah, dude, I've got the Alabama Aphrodisiac, the Trailer Park Prince, the King of Alabama, the Sexecutioner.
So dude, actually, so we have one MMA fighter out of our gym, right? And it's actually my best friend, Guami, dude. I gotta tell you, that's a fucking story. There's some shit about him that I can't even say. I'll tell you guys, but you'll have to cut it.
Yeah.
But I was out. Dude, no shit. No shit. Like, he's one of my best friends on the planet, but as a coach at our gym, I had to tell him, hey, dude, you gotta fucking go up a size in shorts, dude. You got more hanging out the front than you do the back, and he's black, right? So he's got a big fat ass, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're built.
Dude, I'm pissed. I'm honestly pissed about it.
Yeah,
dude.
don't you wish you could, like, somehow just be like, look, let me negotiate something. Like, let's do a trade somehow, like...
Yeah, but
because sometimes
you can have my credit score and I'll take your penis.
Hey, yo.
Oh, wait, pause.
You can have my credit. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
pretty good offer.
Not a bad boy.
The size, that is.
Yeah.
I'll take the size. I don't want the penis itself.
Yeah. Well, it is Memorial Day.
You know what I mean? Memorial Day gets a little wild in Florida.
That shit be crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, you were saying a story about him. I stepped all over this.
Oh, dude.
He was talking about how big his penis was.
Yeah, but
dude, that fucking dumbfounded me. I remembered how big his penis was, and it completely threw me off track, dude. Anyways, big black penises, right?
They throw me off track, too.
Yeah, the first jujitsu yeah, dude. Yeah, right? They just make me angry. Should have been me, God! Should have been me! But no, I got blessed with, like, good looks and fucking a tiny penis.
Yeah. I'm funny with a tiny dick.
No ass, dude. Cool. Yeah, chicks love that, dude.
Super great.
Whites are riddled with Hank Hill ass. It's like
dude, my wife. You know, my wife calls me toad butt, dude. Like, I got pretty thick skin. I got pretty thick skin, dude. You know what she said to me one time? She said, "You don't even have to bend over to wipe." I said, "Bitch, I hate."
Thing just pops out.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah.
Trash.
Dude, I can shit laying down. Like, no issue. No issue at all.
Yeah.
Time to change diet.
Yeah, dude, you know, speaking of, y'all are talking about the first time that you ever saw me. This is a very little known fact, right? So I'm about to, this is pretty much just like the inside crew that knows this. You saw that story that I posted earlier today about the Knights of fucking something where they would, they had leprosy, basically. Mm-hmm. And, this whole thing about being sworn in as a knight is you're a fucking knight until you die, right? So if anything happened to where you couldn't, like, continue your knighthood, just, like, you fucking, you just kill yourself, right? So these knights would get leprosy, and they would all, like, fucking, I forget the name, dude, y'all can put it in later and act like I said it. Right? And
that's
fucking... So they would get together, and they were, these I think they were crusaders, right? So they were super religious, but they fucking had leprosy, and they would go into battles knowing that they were gonna die, fucking just on some chemical warfare shit, right?
Yeah.
And so to pull it full circle, I was coaching those events that you guys first saw me at, fucking dying of a staph infection, like
I know you sent me pictures.
Yeah,
bro, crazy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like, and I had it for like a year. So like every time you've ever seen me, other than the last time you saw me, I was fucking literally dying.
Which is wild because, like, I remember my finger.
Yeah.
I posted, like, I think I posted my finger.
It was around that time.
Or something, and you, like, reached out and you're like, yo. Oh, it was my hospital picture.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you good? And I was like, yo, got this. And he's like, bro. Damn.
I didn't take it very... Dude, I'll take my fucking clothes off right now, dude. I look like a fucking burn victim. My whole body.
Really?
Look, what happened was,
That sounded like you just wanted to see his mouth.
Really?
Swear?
You know what I'm saying?
Twisting.
Did it get your cock, too? It actually did, dude. That's the wild thing, dude. Yeah, it's like I have leper cock. Like, my dick looks like a lizard, for real. It's got scales.
I mean, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But no shit. I went and competed at the Naga White Belt World Championship.
Alright, dude.
Brought home gold, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, though.
Nothing too big, you know. Some slight, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Alright. I don't even know that yet.
And
y'all are so cool.
fucking came home and was rolling, and all of a sudden it was like my first day back, and my chest just started burning. And my head coach, Cole Dobbins, who, shout out to Cole, he's a fucking G, dude. He really lets me be myself at the gym, dude, where I've been kicked out of several gyms, right? So I'm rolling or whatever, my fucking chest starts burning, dude, and I fucking, and I just try to G through it, and I pull my fucking rash guard back real hard, and Cole goes, "What the fuck did you do?" And I was like, "Oh, nothing, my fucking chest just burns." He goes, "Go look in the fucking mirror." And I go look in the mirror, and I had these massive boils that had broken out across, like,
whoa,
all the way.
What?
Like, you can see the scar tissue and stuff still, right? But it had broken out all the way across my chest. And, but I had been, I had low testosterone, right?
I know nothing.
And so I had been using testosterone. Just testosterone. And so I was like, oh, dude, I probably just got some fucking, whatever. And so I waited a couple weeks, and it just got fucking worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, and it spread to my shoulders, and it got to the point to where we were doing like an ADCC camp to get like all of our Birmingham dudes ready for ADCC, and they had me come in there and just wrestle with them, right? Because at the time my jiu-jitsu was not good enough to do anything, but my stand-up I could fucking, make some people sweat. And it was a week-long camp, and by the end of the camp I had fucking finger holes in my shoulders where people were like fucking meat hooking me. And so like my skin was getting real thin, and that was when I was like, oh man, something fucking not normal is going on, right?
Something ain't right.
So I go to the doctor, to my wife's dermatologist, a woman.
Alright, so then you went to another doctor.
Well, yeah, my dumbass stayed at this female doctor. And I was just trying to be completely honest. I was like, look, I compete all the time. I'm a wrestler. I'm constantly fucking on the go, working out, hiking, this, that, and the other. I use performance-enhancing drugs. And she goes, oh, you have, didn't even look at it. She goes, oh, you have adult cystic acne. I was like, oh, okay, whatever, right? Because I'm caveman, right? Cool, whatever, if that's what you say. She goes, you need to take Accutane. And it'll cure it, and it'll make it go away. Oh, dude.
Bro.
Oh, dude.
I'm already like,
what is that?
That's gnarly.
Dude, it is fucking single. Dude, I've been homeless. I have overdosed multiple times. I've been staring down the barrel of a gun multiple times. I have been shot at. I've been jumped. My mom is dead. My dad has had cancer. Accutane I've been molested fucking several times as a child, and once as an adult a couple weeks ago when I met you, right? But Accutane is the single worst fucking thing that has ever happened to me ever. Like,
it's like battery acid for your face and for your body.
For your whole body.
For your body.
Right? So what it does is it purges.
What is it, like a pill? Or?
Yeah, it's a pill. It's a medication that you take for acne. Right, and what it does is it purges all your acne out, like, because you only have so much of the shit that you can produce apparently your whole life, right? So what it does is it goes ahead and it shoves all that shit out, right, all at once. And but the thing was, I didn't fucking have acne, so what it was purging was my staph infection, and so my staph infection spread literally like everywhere. I had this big massive fucking thing on my shin. It was all over it looks like I got shot with bird shot on my chest.
Yeah, really, dude.
My back is fucked. Like I posted a story like yesterday. You can tell like my whole back, my arms all the way up and down my arms are fucked. The inside of my thighs have scars all over them, dude. It was the worst. Dude, I was pulling blood clots out of myself every day, right?
How long were you doing it before you were like, something Like.
Oh, the Accutane?
Yeah.
So I stayed with her for about 4 months, dude, and then it was just getting constantly worse, right?
Yeah.
You're only supposed to stay on Accutane for like 6 months. Like legally is like how long? And I was only taking 10 milligrams, which is supposedly a super low dose, right? And I came in there one day, literally fucking broke character, right? Was not cutting up with the nurses or anything anymore, and I was literally hands and knees begging her to do, this is not working. Like this, please. Like you don't understand. I can't hug my wife. I can't teach my classes. I can't wrestle with my kids. I can't fucking love on my dogs, right? I can't. There's no human I haven't had human contact in months. Yeah. Right? And it's like I haven't slept in days. I couldn't do anything. Like my wife literally had to do everything for me. From taking my clothes off to starting my baths to fucking feeding me. Like I literally was so bad that I was in there begging her on my hands and knees begging her. I was like, look lady, I will wrap my fucking car around a telephone pole before I let you kill me. Yeah. Right? I ain't gonna let no fucking woman take me out. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. Quote from a man who got taken out by a woman.
You know, she about did, dude.
You're gonna be murdered by your wife first.
Oh, dude, well, you know.
Like quote from man on Netflix documentary.
Hey, like I said earlier, I've been slipping her Anavar. She's barely a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
But, so, she literally laughs at me. And she hits me with one of those like, oh well, you know, you're a man and y'all just don't deal with pain like women do, and so I showed her this I don't know
baby-sized cock.
Yeah, dude, changed her mind right up. She was like, you know what, you might be a woman. This is legitimate pain, right? But no, I had this huge fucking boil on the inside of my thigh that was like super infected, and I showed it to her. I was like, you're telling me that's fucking acne? Yeah. Like that looks like acne to you in your professional opinion? Yeah. Woman's professional opinion, right? Mm-hmm. So it still means significantly less than a man's like non-professional opinion, right? Go on. But so she then takes a picture of it and goes and shows the man doctor.
The penis or the boil?
Both, right? I had them both out, right?
Okay. For reference.
Yeah, for size. Yeah, so you can tell size. Yeah, for sure. And she comes back in and she says, the doctor said that's the smallest penis he's ever seen. Whoa. But also, you have a super gnarly infection and here's a bunch of antibiotics, right? So she gave me like a week's worth of antibiotics and fucking kicked me out. And I took the antibiotics, I got like a little bit better, and then they stopped fucking answering.
The office did?
Yeah, the doctor's office. Because they knew they'd fucked up so bad that that if I came back and there was a paper trail, yeah, it's hard to do that in Alabama, but we're working on it, right? Yeah, bro. They knew that if I came back and created like more of a paper trail and this, that, and the other, that they would, end up fucking themselves. So I had this little girl that I had been giving private lessons to, and again, like I tried to keep it a secret, right? Because when I first started at Cobra, I was pretty jacked, and I was the wrestling guy and fucking hard to kill and this, that, and the other. And then I turned into this like decrepit, fucking couldn't, like the only energy that I had all day was the 2 hours I had to go coach, and other than that, I was fucking bedridden, right? So I tried to, keep up the character the whole time, right? And I finally told one of the girls who wrestles for me, I told her dad, who was like a pharmaceutical sales rep, I was like, hey man, I got a fucking real bad issue, and I think I'm dying, like this is not good. Yeah. And he goes, oh well, I got this other guy, I got this dermatologist I can send you to. Go to this guy, dude. He was like, oh, here's what the issue was. You were never on enough Accutane, right? And at this point, I'd already taken it for 6 months.
Oh my god.
Right? He goes, you were never on enough Accutane, so I'm gonna quadruple your dose. And
hey, fuck off, dude.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Yeah, no shit.
That. You go back home and you're like, I think that mob has a head out on me.
Yeah,
like,
what did I do? What the fuck did I do? Right?
Move.
But again, fucking caveman, right? So I was just like, okay, doctor, tell me eat pill.
30 on 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, what I didn't mention is that the packet that you have to fucking fill out before you can even take Accutane is this fucking thick. Like, I'm not shitting you. And, I mean, it's wild. Like, the packaging that you get your pills out of has, like, dead babies and fucking, what are the waterhead babies called? Hydrocephalus.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They've got all sorts of, it's like fucking, like opening the pack, just taking the pill by itself is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Right? And I was around for like...
You're signing a lot, it's like, there's a lot of shit that can go wrong.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah, dude.
It's gnarly. It's not really, that's the thing is like, it's not used a lot anymore because of how severe
They fucked up so bad. Like, Accutane got sued so many times that it's so hard to fucking
it's like
prescribe it. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
well,
you know what I'm saying?
well, you know what I mean. Yeah, hey, come on now.
To be realistic, Accutane has probably killed more people than Oxycontin, dog. What it does to your fucking brain.
Yeah.
What it does to your brain, too. We're just talking about the skin.
Yeah.
Dude, I have been, like I've said earlier, I've had a rough 28, right?
Mm.
And I've always been pretty fucking hard-nosed and just take it on the chin and everything's fucking G. That shit broke me. It was fucking...
Yeah.
So, to make a long story short, dude, I take my fucking 40 milligrams a day and it just significantly, everything starts getting worse. That's when it starts getting around my dick and stuff. And... like, I'm just not sleeping for fucking weeks at a time and fucking going crazy as fuck because I'm not sleeping and my hair is my fucking hair is falling out. My beard is falling out, so I'm really fucking freaking out. And I called my dad one day and, because I'd been like a drug addict and an alcoholic and stuff and, so my dad's seen me in some rough conditions. Yeah. And, like, never doubted. Much like my wife, like, never doubted that I was going to be just fine. And I called him and I was like, hey, dude, listen, I don't think I'm going to make it through this. Like, this is, I didn't know human suffering could be this profound, right? Because it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't just the pain. Like, the pain I could deal with. It was I fucking couldn't hug my wife. I couldn't congratulate my kids after they won their matches. Yeah. Like, the other coaches would literally yell at them for touching me, and, I mean, it was so profoundly heartbreaking that I called my dad, and I wasn't going to kill myself, right? I've never been there, but it was very much my will to continue to live is dwindling, Mm-hmm. And so my dad goes, well, hold on for a couple more days. Let me make a phone call. Fucking calls his buddy that he hadn't talked to since like high school. And he explained the situation. I got a call from a doctor the next day. He had me in his office the day after that. And he goes, all right, take your clothes off, dude. Fucking let me see what you got. And then he starts making fun of my penis, right? So I have to go to the next doctor. No, but realistically...
He's like, why are you so hard?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, that's it hard? Jeez, dude. We've got our fucking...
That's why you came in?
Yeah,
Like, that's the problem, huh?
He's like, we've got our work made out for us, right? But no, dude, he immediately goes, that's the gnarliest staph infection that I've ever seen. And he's like 60 years old.
You're like, dude, it's acne. It's not
I was like, what are you talking about, idiot?
Yeah.
You fucking... The woman told me it was acne.
Yeah.
So no, that guy treated me for 6 months and saved my life like completely for free because I didn't have insurance at the time, right?
Yeah.
And completely 100% saved my life and was very passionate about it because he wrestled in high school and does jiu-jitsu and stuff too. So
shit.
Yeah, I owe that. I literally owe Dr. Sowell. You're a fucking G. I literally owe that guy like my life, right?
That's normal.
How long until you got to him from the moment you noticed that it was on you?
The whole process was about 1.5 years.
How the fuck did you not die?
Dude.
That's crazy, because staph, like, if you leave that shit, like, alone,
dude,
you're truly built different.
There were several times where my wife, who is a head of nursing for a company, who's like seen some shit, was like, hey dude, you fucking need to go to the ER, right? And I was just too stubborn, and I was like, no dude, I gotta go coach wrestling, or I have to be there for the tournament, I have to go coach jiu-jitsu or this, that, and that. I just always was putting it off because I didn't want to face, you know what I'm saying? Realistically, it was like, dude, oh fuck,
Did you know how far into it before you knew, like, oh, this isn't like
about
an Accutane kind of stage, maybe?
it was about 6 months into the Accutane, right? Because what happened, was like all this scar tissue that you see on my chest right here, that actually formed up into like one big giant fucking mass on my chest, right? And so that one really, I was like, oh dude, I'm really fucked.
Yeah.
Like something's going on. And then it started climbing up my face. And that's when I really started worrying about it, because I was like, man, if this is some sort of infection, this is climbing up to my brain.
Yeah.
Right? And dude, I literally had like you can't see because of my beard, but I had this fucking same thing, right? This just pus infected filled pus sac under my fucking chin. That was like the size of a fucking baseball.
Damn,
right?
Jesus.
I've got scars all the way up and down my, like you could probably still see some of them through the beard, right? And that's when I really started to know. Well, that when I started shitting myself. I would shit myself and fucking and puke and stuff like that. And that's when I was like, you know what, dude, you fucking, you know.
Like,
but the shitting myself, I laugh, right? Because I was on FaceTime.
Whilst you shit yourself?
Yeah, I had two.
Hard work.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's exactly what it was. No, dude, it was gnarly, right? So the whole time, right, I had Cody Walker, right? Yeah. This kid knew how bad off I was, right? And then I had this other guy named Glenn Paul, who is one of the greatest men that I've ever known. Cody Walker would check on me every 16-year-old kid would check on me every single day. Every single day. All of my other friends I kind of pushed away because I didn't want them to see me in that condition, right? But then when you do that to yourself, you kind of get angry at them because you're like, what are you fucking too much of a coward to watch me die, you fucking pussy, right? But it's you're doing it. You're actively pushing them away, right? There were two friends of mine that never went away no matter how hard I pushed away, and it was Cody Walker, a 16-year-old kid who's lived a rough life. Like his life very, very much parallels mine, right? So he's got a very special place in my heart. And this guy, Coach Paul, right? And the only relief that I would get from my skin would be getting in the bathtub, because I would get in the bathtub and all of the shit would get warm, and then I could squeeze it all the fuck out, and for 5 or 10 minutes until it filled back up again, I had some relief, right? So I would take 5, 6, 7 baths a day, right? And so I'm just FaceTiming homeboy in the bathtub one day, and this was like long into it, right? This was probably a year and 2 months into it, and you know, I just started to feel bad about my wife having to do everything for me. So regardless of the pain, I would try to do shit for myself, right?
Yeah.
And so I tried to wash my own hair, and I fucking left the soap in it, right? So I get out of the bathtub by myself, fucking hobbling around and shit. I set homeboy up on the mirror, right? The mirror's right here and the bathtub's behind it, so I've got him facing me, and I'm sitting there talking to him, and I go to do my hair, I'm like, oh fuck, I still got soap in my hair. And so then I had to call my wife in there, right? Because I had to bend over, and I had to like keep my chest from touching anything, and so she literally would like have to hold me over the bathtub so that I could get this soap out of my fucking hair. And I tried to do it on my own before she got there, dude. And as soon as I bent over, I shit all over myself. I was wearing a white towel, right? So homeboy that was on FaceTime
definitely saw
100% watched me shit myself, but he's autistic, like not jujitsu autistic, like he fucks trains autistic, like highly profoundly autistic, right? And so I shit myself, and he's one of my coaches, right? So I shit myself, and I hold my shitty towel to my ass, and I pinch my ass cheeks together, and I start fucking hobbling over to the toilet, and I'm going, Coach Paul, Coach Paul, Coach Paul, Coach Paul, and he watched the whole fucking thing, right? And my wife comes in there like a fucking G, grabs my shit towel, folds that bitch up, goes, throws it away, comes back, hands me my phone, and Coach Paul is literally just fucking wide-eyed, right? Because I don't think he knew how bad it was until then either, right? And so yeah, when I was shitting and puking myself, that's when I was like, you know what, dude?
This is getting pretty.
This is not good.
Yeah. Damn. Dude.
Right.
That's gnarly.
Yeah, dude. And then I have to plug this. We don't have to have a full conversation about it. I fully understand. I have to plug this though. And then that is when I kind of found my faith a little bit before that, but I was really more of a, hey, fucking look how cool I am. I'm a Christian and all. I'm better than all you guys. And you know, I wasn't really. I was the Christian that everybody fucking hated, right?
Yeah.
And so I went through all of this suffering for a year, and the whole time it was like right after I had decided, you know, that I was a Christian. Right, I'd been an atheist my whole life because I was homeless and stuff, and just very angry at the world and angry at God and stuff. And I finally became a Christian, and I went through all of the worst thing that I'd ever been through, right? The whole time I was asking myself, you know, or I was asking God, like, why? I give my life over to you, and you fucking do this to me, you know?
Right.
It's literally Book of Job, right? And about 2 weeks after I got the okay and my skin was good, I got a call from one of my kids' dads saying, hey, you know, such and such, you need to call him. And I was like, oh, you know, what's going on? He was like, you know, we were on vacation and you know, we found a lump on his neck, and it turns out he's got non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, right? And so the question of why God, why are you making me suffer, was immediately answered. Like literally 2 weeks after my skin got better, it was like, oh, I suffered so that I could help others through their suffering. That's why I've always suffered.
Yeah.
My life has never been easy, right?
Yeah.
Like I mean, not to make it a pity party, I love it. I would never have it any other way, right? I wouldn't get to tell jokes, you know. But yeah, you know, there's meaning in suffering, right? And sometimes it's hard to find, and sometimes it's not like for you, right? Sometimes you suffer so that you can help others through it, right? Yeah. So it was just an immediate blessing off the rip, right? But while I was still going through the infection, I called just the most religious guy that I knew that I could physically go talk to, right? Because that's where I was at. I was like, look, dude, I'm fucking dying. Like, I gotta get right. I'm terrified of the things that I've done. Like, I've been a bad man, you know. And if what y'all are saying is true, then I fucking need that. And so he took me out to lunch, and I just basically explained everything to him. And he was like, look, dude, I really don't have any answers for you, but you can come to church with me if you would like to. And I started going to church, and the first couple of sermons, right, were about lamenting. And I had never heard the term lamenting before, but it's like when you're angry with God. Like the whole book of Job is Job lamenting to God, like telling him how angry he is, and you know, about how, you know, he doesn't want to be going through this and this, that, and the other, right? But the thing about lamenting is that you're angry in your faith, right? You're allowed to be angry at God. Lamenting is a form of prayer, right? So that was a big lesson that I got taught by that guy that, you know, initially started bringing me to the church. Was like, I've kind of always been a Christian. I was just very angry, and I didn't understand that you're allowed to be angry at God for, you know, the circumstances, because you're fucking retarded. Like, how could you possibly understand the ultimate plan for you? Of course you're going to be angry, you fucking idiot, because you don't get it, you know? It's like children. It's exactly like children, you know? No, you can't eat the whole fucking bottle of Tylenol, you fucking dipshit, right? And they're going to throw a fit about it, and they're going to be dickheads, and they're going to hate you for it, and this, that, and the other. It's like, well, yeah, but, you know, the master plan is you're not fucking dead, you know?
You're not gonna
So yeah, dude, that's how I became, like, that's how I single-handedly defeated leprosy through Christ, right? So that's pretty cool. I hate to kill the vibe of the cast here, dude.
No, bro.
No,
that's pretty.
That's like fucking
You're
insane.
You're listening to an origin story. So I mean, everybody's gonna be quiet because we're like,
yeah, bro. I mean,
yeah, dude,
that's gnarly.
But yeah, to pull it full circle. So yeah, every time you guys have ever seen me, other than the last time I saw you, I was septic, like
Holy
dying.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's gnarly. Man.
So a few questions about that. Like, right now, is your body fully healed of it?
Yes, but so what happens when you get like as gnarly as infections as I had, like your body will form scar tissue over like what it thinks is an infection. Like these are just that's just scar tissue, right?
Yeah.
There's no infection in there or anything. It's just scar tissue that formed over what was an infection. And I could go get it fixed and shit like that, but I'm fucking married and I look good as fuck with my shirt off, so I don't really give a fuck about scars, dude.
It's aggravating.
Huh?
I said it's aggravating.
Yeah, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Posting shit and I'm just like, cool, again? No,
yeah, dude.
You get blessed.
Yeah. Oh, we get
Not pissed about it at all.
Oh, dude, just start juicing, dog. You got it. That's the answer.
Just start juicing.
You don't even have to work that hard.
Oh, man.
But yeah, no, I'm good now. I'm good. I'm completely good now.
And you feel good, though? Like, you're feeling back to 100%?
No, dude, no, because I kept rolling the whole time because they didn't tell me that it was a staph infection.
Yeah.
Right? So I was on Accutane and I was rolling the whole time at the same fucking pace that I was doing. That's actually what like developed my calf slicer game, as funny as that is that I couldn't touch my back to the mat and I couldn't have you touch my chest. So the only thing that I fucking could do was throw up calf slicers.
Yeah.
Right?
So it helped you develop like a really badass
a very
game.
niche, a very niche game that, you know, a lot of people, they say it's fake, dude. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard, right? I'm about to tell you why it's not fake. That kid that had lymphoma did a grown man, he was 14 at the time, and he did a local jiu-jitsu tournament with lymphoma. And he broke a grown man's tib fib with a fucking calf slicer that I had taught him, right? In that same tournament, Cody Walker won the whole tournament. He hit a what I call a Christ slicer, which is just your regular, you know, front side calf slicer, the calf crush as people call it, but it's shin to shin, right? So it makes a cross at the bottom, right? And the reason I started doing that was because when you figure for your legs, you're fucking locked. Yeah. So if I don't get like with your legs, I can't commit myself to trying to your one leg. Your leg's too big, right? So what I would have to do with your leg is I would have to go shin to shin, try the Christ slicer. If the Christ slicer doesn't work, I'm kicking your shin over. I'm going like heavy reap heel hook, right? Yeah. And so that was like Cody's game plan because he's a heel hook guy, right? And I just showed him the Christ slicer for heel hook entries. And he fucking Christ sliced this kid, or this grown man in 13 seconds, and he got like interviewed about it and shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, it was cool. They did like an instructional. They had him come upstairs where the tournament was and like show all the coaches and shit how to do a Christ slicer. And but yeah, that's what developed my my calf slicer game, was that I was rolling the whole fucking time.
And now it's just making it 10 times fucking worse. Just going as hard as you were.
Yeah. So the Accutane dries everything out, right? And like before, I was a Taekwondo black belt, right, as an adult too, right? So I didn't get mine when I was 12. I got mine when I was 21, which makes it so much more legit.
Right, yeah.
Only took me a year and a half instead of 2, right? But legitimately, I could do like the splits and shit like that, and I was, you know, I was always like super, very, very flexible, and I just kept trying to roll the same way. And fucking Cody Walker, I just showed him this calf slicer entry. I call it the St. Peter slicer, right? Because it makes an upside down cross when you do it. And this little fucking shithead hit it on me first fucking, like I literally showed it to him during class, and then we slap and bump to roll, first roll after class, and he fucking hits my setup, shoots me with my own fucking gun, right? And the thing is, to defend a calf slicer or the calf crush, you have to get one leg behind your heel, because like you can't get your heel to your butt. Yeah. Right? That's where you're fucked. So I have to get one leg behind so that I can use both my legs to extend. Well, with this particular calf slicer, like you isolate the leg, so there is no defending it, right? And so my dumb ass was like, no, bitch, I'm the calf slice. Yeah. You know, I'm the calf blood prince, dog. This is my shit, dude.
Calf blood prince.
And so I just didn't tap. Right? And he blew my fucking shit to smithereens, dog. It exploded. At the time, I think he was 17, right? My shit explodes so loud that the whole gym stops fucking. There's music playing. The Cole, the head coach, was in a head and arm, right? His ears are all fucked up, so he can't even hear anyways. But he's in a head and arm. There's music playing. The whole room's rolling. Fucking everything stops when my fucking knee explodes. It sounded like a shotgun went off. Like, it fucking exploded. And initially, you know, I fucking was kind of like, oh, fuck, that was not good, dude. That was really not good. So I, you know, was kind of just scooting back away from Cody. And Cole was already walking over, and so I fucking turn around and look at him, dude, and like, my adrenaline had dumped at this point, right? Like, when it first happened, I was like, fucking, oh, fuck, that's not good. And that now I feel it. And so I'm literally, like, reaching out to him, like, begging him to hold me, because he's a big 300-pound guy, right? So he can hold my ass. And so he holds me for about 30 seconds. He's like, yeah, dude, no, dude, just calm down. This, that, and the other. And I look over, and Cody's sitting in the corner crying, right? And like I said, dude, I love this kid.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, oh, dude, I'm fine. That was, I don't know what that was, but I'm fine. We're good. So I get up and fucking go over to Cody and call him a pussy and tell him to stop crying. I was like, dude, you thought you could hurt Coach Brown? Like, dude, you ain't shit. You know, I start shit talking him. We keep rolling.
As he's hanging off another dude. No, dude, I'm fine.
Yeah. No, dude, I just fucking...
No, I used to say you could hurt me?
He's like, fuck
You
me.
fuck me up.
Yeah, oh no, dude, I had pulled it together by then, right?
Yeah.
Now, as soon as I saw him crying, I was like, alright. I gotta be cool again.
Taping his shit up.
Yeah, oh, didn't even tape anything up, dude. Rolled for the rest of the fucking... Didn't take a day off, right? Didn't take a single day off.
Wild, dude.
And,
Damn.
fucking... My wife is, she works with, she's the head nursing for a company that houses special needs adults, right? So I'm also allowed to say retard. Cut that out. I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to say that, right? She'll get in trouble. About
That's
that
them
one.
calling about that.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Right there.
Hey, you can't say that.
Yeah, I told you not to say it. Right? No, but you know what's so funny though? On the little paperwork that she had to sign, it's like shit that you can't call them. And it's like loony and fucking goober, and it's like all this shit that's like, you're not gonna call a retard any of that stuff. You're not gonna call him a loon. You know what I'm saying? So
Goober also, I feel like
I
it's
thought
like
that was fucking hysterical. Like, reading the paperwork of shit that you're not allowed to call retarded people is fucking funny, because you're not gonna call any of them.
It was
like, dude, I'm just calling them retarded.
You're like, I think y'all were putting this in here because y'all wanted to see
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, y'all wanted
It's
me
like,
to
this-
giggle.
You wanted
about
this
is a
right?
trick.
in ink
Huh?
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Nimrods.
You goober. What? Dude?
But yeah, dude, so me and my wife are dropping off meds, you know, because her patients can't drive. And so we're dropping off meds.
I just heard it.
And,
You sound like a cat meowing
I'm
over
just
there.
thirsty.
dude, that's all it is, dog. So it's fucking snowing in Alabama. We're dropping off meds, and this fucking pit bull comes running up to the car, and she goes, "Oh my god, you know, I'm being chased," and we're not in a great fucking area. And I was, you know, scrolling through Instagram just with the window down, smoking a cigarette. So I hear my wife screaming, "Oh my god, we're being chased!" And I'm already fucking grabbing that thingy, right?
Yeah.
And oh, dude, I carry a 40, dude. I've seen way too many videos of dudes just walking through a whole clip of 9. I live like where I grew up in New Hope is like the meth capital. There's like 900 people that live there, but 700 of them smoke meth. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like you get some of these folks that'll just walk right through a 9, dude. I've seen too many. Dude, I used to carry a 25 back when I was a hooker, right? I carried a little 25. And then I read this story about this mom that that tried to kill her infant children with a 25, and she fucking unloaded the clip into one of them's head, and then clipped it, and then unloaded the clip into the other one's head, and both of the kids lived. And I was like, "Yep, not carrying a 25 anymore, dude." Right? I don't even think they were retarded either. I'm being serious. I'm being so legitimate.
Was that in New Hope?
No, that was just a story in general.
Oh,
no,
okay,
but there are some wild, dude.
Yeah.
New Hope has some fucking.
Yeah.
Some
Bro,
wild.
you really make them?
You have the background of like the future West Virginia mayor. Like they are
Virginia?
bad.
Oh, West Virginia's pretty gnarly, yeah.
Yeah, like you
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 get
can
up
run
in them-
for office there.
Oh, in them hollers,
You get up
dude?
in
walk
them-
in.
That shit gets deep out there.
Oh, dude. I'm made for that shit.
It's deep.
Oh, dude. Speaking of, let me tell you this, dude. So we have a miniature Schnauzer, whose name is Flearoy.
Hell yeah.
Right? What a gangster.
It's wild that you found a dog with the same name.
Yeah, isn't that wild how that works?
Yeah.
That's pretty
That's
crazy,
pretty
actually.
insane, right?
Think about that, the
Well, I didn't
odds.
even finish. So we pick up this ghetto dog. We take him home to our house. I'm fucking outside. It's 30 degrees. I'm smoking a cigarette the next morning. I don't even fucking like the dog, right? I love all animals, but he's kind of a dickhead, and he's fucking scared, and he's just kind of a pussy. And
He was
it's like,
chasing your wife at one point, too.
oh, dude, yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, dude, I know it
you're-
smells good, right? Okay,
Calm
fucking
down,
keep
brother.
your, and his dick was bigger than mine, right? So
See, that's
That's
Have
a
a
hey,
Schnauzer.
look,
You can't
if I had a
have that.
pet peeve, brother.
Yeah, you
it would be
can't
a
have
dog
that
with a
house.
bigger dick than
You
mine.
can't have that
Hey,
in
yo.
the house.
Oh, that's a rule.
They'll take that shit over.
Oh,
I
dude,
will
when my
fucking-
wife started nursing school, I told her no adults. And she's like, why? I was like, ha, you're dealing with baby dicks, okay? You're not coming home telling me about all the bigger dicks than mine that you saw, dude, right?
He
So
ain't doing it.
I get home, fucking, we've got this dog next morning, wife is out fucking doing God knows what, and I fucking just take him outside trying to be nice, right? And I'm smoking a cigarette, chilling in my underwear, scrolling through. I've got my phone in one hand, my phone and my cigarettes in one hand. I've got my cigarette in the other hand, and I'm in my underwear, and it's 30 degrees outside, no shoes, right? And this fucking dickhead ass dog looks at me, fucking looks at the hole in the fence that I didn't think he could fit through, looks at me again, and fucking deuces out on me. And this was about 6 months after, it was probably about a year after Cody blew my knee out, right? So, like, I'd been rolling with a fucking completely torn ACL for a year and just
Yeah.
didn't
Just let
know.
it rip.
Yeah. And,
Fucking little buff.
dude, I jumped this fucking fence to get that dog. Knee did not make it, brother. Knee did not fucking make
He
it.
left the
You call your wife, you're like, hey, got rid of the dog today.
Oh no, dude, I'm so terrified.
What?
So,
Dude, I'm so terrified of my wife who, you know, you've met her, right?
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the nicest.
I don't even think she looked up at me, but she was polite.
Oh yeah, she's not gonna make eye contact. She's
She
highly
was just like-
autistic. Yeah, she knows better. I'd hit her for looking at a man as good looking as you, dude. She knows. She knows the rules. She can take a punch, dude, but you see the sturdy bitch.
I've never been complimented before.
How's
I
it
should
feel?
be alarmed by what
How's
he's
it feel?
saying, but I'm like, ooh, you said something
You
nice.
said something nice about it.
Oh, dude, I told her day one. Oh, listen, dude, big fun fact, right? Both you guys single?
Yes.
Okay. Tell him day one. Oh, what's going on here?
Damn, dog.
Oh, do I? Am I? What's going on?
No.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, what were you
It's
saying?
crazy. It's crazy. Continue.
I was gonna say.
Oh, you're good.
All right, I think I might be
Day
picking
one.
up on something.
Damn, You're
Right?
good. No, continue.
If you
Okay,
tell
we're not gay.
Oh,
No, no,
okay,
we
all
don't-
right,
we don't-
okay,
No,
cool.
we're not
No, we don't
together.
fuck.
Okay, that's cool, right? If you did, I wouldn't care, dude. I
I'm
say
not-
myself.
I
dude.
mean, we tell
Hey.
you.
Yeah.
I am alone in this world.
Oh, okay, good. Dude, yeah, that's probably a good thing for now, right?
Jesus.
But dude, if you tell them day one you'll hit them, you'll never have to. Right? That's facts. Me
I
and
feel like
Justin.
that's written somewhere.
Yeah,
got like a-
It's in
You gotta-
Fleaviticus, dog.
Mm.
Yeah, dude, that's 100%. Yeah,
I made it to
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit in there.
yeah. Flearoy Brown's Church of the Latter-day Pimps, dude, it's right in there. Right? But yeah, no shit, dude. I told Jessica day one, I was like, listen, I'm not one of these other dudes. I will fucking hit you. And just between us, dude, I would never, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But if you make them think you will, you'll never fucking have to, right? So, and it's worked. Never once. 11 years together. 11 years together. Never had to hit her one time.
We'll post this whenever it is, 11 years. Like,
Yeah, there
Whatever
we
it
go.
is. Yeah.
she's like, it's been 20 years, but that's fine.
Dude, I don't
Say
even know her
11.
birthday,
It's
dude.
cool.
To be honest with you, she gets it. She knows. Caveman. She knows what she married.
Yeah.
Fucking caveman. That's the reason. Dude.
I mean, y'all were together for like, you said 9 years or something before y'all got married?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's.
Yeah, I
she's
groomed her.
been
I
in it
straight
for a while.
groomed her. Yeah. I was 15 and I think she was, what, like 10 when I met her? No, she was like,
That's
I'm
your
joking.
math.
She was 13. No, I'm joking. She was 15.
I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
No, dude, I
I'm not doing
did.
that math, I'm not doing no fucking math.
No, dude, I hit a whole gym that was like not very familiar with me, with one of those, dude. And all they knew was that I'm a middle school wrestling coach, and that I was coming in and like wrestling people, and that was like all they knew. Like I'd never really cut up with any of them. And one of the guys was talking to me, fucking room full of probably 30 people, and it's just me and him talking.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, dude, when I was in the military, I used to live in California, and I was out there washing my car. And this dude is a beautiful man. Like, fucking cut.
Big old dick?
Probably not, dude. Definitely not.
Okay.
If he does, I'll be pissed off, right? Because he just bought a $180,000 house. He's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, you can't have all
He's
of it.
decent at jiu-jitsu. If he's got a huge dick, I've got to question my faith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You can't check every box.
Attitude looks, hey, that's another thing, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm lamenting about Talon's huge dick right now. All right, I'm pretty pissed off about it. He has the emissions of a donkey, right? That's a Bible verse. I don't know if you guys have heard that one. That's in the Bible.
I haven't gotten that deep.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, it's talking about.
He's like, it's on the first page, but
Yeah, dude, first page, dude. Adam, Eve.
Emissions
Donkey
of a donkey.
Yeah, Adam has the emissions of a donkey, right? That's the whole thing. Right, but no, this guy goes, I was cleaning my car, these two girls come walking down the street, and, we start talking, and I was like, they're fine as fuck, weren't they? And he goes, well, we start talking. I was like, no, dude, it's cool, you can say it, they were fine as fuck, because I knew where the story was going.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, and I was like, they were fine as fuck. And he goes, they were decent-looking young women.
Right.
And he said they started hitting on him, like, relentlessly. And so he goes to like give his phone number over, and he goes, well, hey, how old are y'all? And they both said they were 15. And he goes, oh, y'all are fucking crazy, like fucking get the fuck out of here.
How old is this dude, by the way?
He's like 27 now, but I think at the time he was like 21.
Yeah.
Right? So I mean, in Alabama it would have been fine, but
right.
This is he was in California, right?
Yeah.
Which I mean probably also would have been fine. There's some fucking weirdos over there, but so he shoos him off, dude. And anyways, a little bit, again, room full of 30 people, just me and him talking. He goes, so at what age do you cut them off, right? And I was like, fuck, I don't know. I guess when they start getting acne. Not a fucking soul in the room laughed. Not one.
You're like.
Yeah.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, can I try that again? Before they go, I like to fuck kids before they go through puberty. No, still didn't work. Yeah, so I fucking went and changed and dipped, dude. And now I go to that gym regularly. Yeah, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Now everybody kind of knows. Nobody likes me, right?
Yeah.
But it's cool.
But they know,
Yeah, they know.
Yeah.
They're like, all right.
Damn.
So, where's the origin story of Flearoy originate from?
Mm-hmm.
Where you come from?
Who are you?
You from born and bred Alabamian?
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, dude, yeah.
See, he asked me, and I was like, I would think so.
Yeah, dude, born on the side of the road, New Hope, Alabama, right? My mama was a meth chef, dude, because she cooked that good shit. She wasn't no line cook, boy.
Yeah.
That bitch was a chef,
That's
dude.
that Michelin star
R.I.P.,
shit, huh?
right?
Yeah.
My mother was a saint. Cooked a little bit of meth, right? But she was a good woman. I was raised by a single father. Extreme poverty. I call myself the trailer park prince, but I'm really more like the motel monarch or something like that, because we could not even afford trailers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, just extreme poverty, Alabama, right? Most of the time, like when we had a bench seat S10. And so, like, most of the time we would sleep in that, and my dad was a graphic designer, so he would sleep with his fucking entire Mac on his lap, right? And sitting up in a fucking truck. Yeah, in an S10.
Yeah, in like not a big truck.
Yeah, and I would sit beside him, right, with our box of clothes that we had, and that was it.
Wow.
Right? And yeah, dude, rough life. You know what I'm saying? But I wrestled the whole time, and that's really what I think I would say kept me out of trouble, but I definitely still fucking gotten in trouble, but it kept me out of significantly more trouble. And at the time when you're a kid, you don't really understand, but when you become an adult, you realize that was what kept me going.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that was my everyday. That was the only consistent thing that I had. Right, was wrestling. Right, so not to get too fucking gay about it,
Dude,
not to
we're all
offend
about
you
it.
two guys.
Hey,
Right? But yeah, dude,
We're
wrestling.
just a couple meat watchers.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, oh, dude. Well,
We don't pocket watch, but we.
dude, we'll pocket pool watch though. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch somebody play some pocket pool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
is
I
that
hit
just
my
a
wife
free-
with that one all the time.
Yeah.
I swear to God, dude, dude, I get not to, probably 20 times on the ride over here. Just reached over. Honka, honka! She fucking hates it, dude. You would think she would like it, giving her some attention, but
I feel like as soon as somebody loves you, they stop liking you.
Mm. Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
They don't have to anymore.
well,
They're like, I
And that
fucking love
should
you,
be
calm it down.
illegal.
Yeah.
it's fucking weird. I was actually just having this conversation the other day because my wife fucking absolutely worships the ground that I walk on and detests me at the same time.
Yeah.
She cannot stand when people ask to take pictures with me. She fucking hates that I'm here, right? She fucking
Yeah.
cannot.
Hey, let me do her a favor real quick. We have UPS guys on the couch sometimes. So, like,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
just
see?
for you, anybody is welcome on this couch.
Exactly.
So, like,
So,
but also,
couch.
hey, celebrity, you know what I'm saying?
Alabama aphrodisiac, right?
Yeah.
We bend the knee to the king.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
But yeah, like, so it's weird. So like there have been times where I've like, okay, like the staph infection thing, no sympathy the entire time. She would do whatever, right? But she had zero sympathy because it just never.
She was probably pissed she knew it wasn't gonna kill you. She's
Yeah.
like, this motherfucker is not even
That's-
gonna die.
No
Yeah.
shit. That's exact. I'm not joking.
Yeah,
like you're joking.
She hates you.
That's exactly what it was. She was like, this motherfucker will not die.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't
She's like-
matter. She's seen me, like, overdose. Like, there's some song that we listen to all the time. It says something about, like, what's that fucking...
Fancy by Reba McEntire.
Oh, dude, we do listen to that all
That
the
is
time.
Dude, I
No,
cry
that
every
song.
time.
I want your things in my room. I miss you all the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
I stalk myself on the internet just to see what you'll find. Anyways, at some point in the song it says, you look so cool getting high. And fucking, I just always visualize all the times that my wife has watched me fucking K-hole out or completely overdose on a fucking Oxy 80 or some shit.
Yeah.
And she's sober.
Right.
Like, has always been a sober Christian the whole time. And
Yeah.
she's just fucking sitting there watching me
Yeah.
fucking drool and spasm out and shit
Yeah.
like that. And like, damn, that bitch really thought I was cool as fuck, dude. But no, dude, there have been so many of those to where she just has so much faith that I'm going to not just be fine, but that I'm going to fucking like absolutely destroy whatever it is that I'm doing, even though I barely make it half the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That it's almost annoying, if that makes sense, right?
Like, to her, it's annoying?
No, to me.
Oh,
Me, because
okay.
it's like, hey, aren't you proud of me? And she's like, no, bitch, I knew you were gonna do that. I was like,
Oh.
oh, fucking okay.
Yeah, you feel like,
Like,
you just crushed it. You're like, dude, you're like, alright, fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And then it's, yeah.
She's like, no, dude, I fucking like
Yeah.
my last super fight. That was my first one back. I had to cut like 37 pounds in 2 months. Like, it was a whole big thing. It was my first.
Yeah.
We never thought I was ever gonna get to fucking roll
Yeah,
ever again.
and
much
you
less
thought you
to
were
beat.
dying.
Yeah.
You competed
Fucking
against
months ago.
Alex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nunchuck.
You don't know him, but he films for PGF or did, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His thing on Instagram is like 10th Planet
It's
Nunchuck or
Nunchuck.
Nunchuck
10P.
Alex 10P.
Yeah. I know you're
Shout out to Alex, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
How did that go? I didn't even watch the. Cause you got a highlight. Oh fuck, dude. Hey, no.
so
Alex put me up to this.
did he for real?
No.
Oh, dude, that is the shit he would
I
do.
feel so
No,
bad.
dude. Dude, Alex is a fucking dick. For real. I love him, right? I love him. Dude, Alex, so I say jokes every once in a while. I joke around about the dude. Alex fucking gives me Sam, because Sam Schwarzenfeld's like my favorite current grappler to watch by far, right?
Yeah.
Fucking gives me Sam's number and then tells Sam that I'm a fucking Nazi. And I was like, oh, fuck, what a dick, dude. You're a piece of shit, dude.
You're like, and he's gonna deny it, but like he is one.
Yeah. I mean, just look at him. Just fucking look at him.
Yeah.
You can tell he's a Nazi.
Dude.
Wow.
You know?
I do really feel bad about it. I legitimately do. I really don't know how to end it.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's legit. I really did.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no shit. How do you think I feel? I have his phone number and I can't even fucking talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I have his phone number and I texted him the other day. I was like, hey, by the way, just wanted to get a t-shirt.
Totally not.
Fucking green. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure not, dude.
Dude, I think what they did was like not cool, dude. No, we're cutting all that, right? Because eventually I'm gonna get to the point to where he'll beat the fuck out of me, right? So, Kevin Buring, right? I might be able to take, but Sam thinking I'm a Nazi, like me picking on Kevin is one thing, but Sam thinking I'm a legitimate Nazi, dude, that's bad news for me.
What is the pick with Kevin? What's the
we both got started at the same time, and we both fucking were hitting our rides at the same time, and then I got a fucking super gnarly staph infection. So really, I'm gonna wink and say it really has nothing to do with Kevin. There's a lot of stuff that I know behind the scenes that I don't particularly find very appealing about some of the characters over there, right? But who am I to judge when I walk an imperfect man? But with Kevin, I just think that I could fucking beat him. I think, you know, I have a very similar style to Cam Hurd when I'm being like legitimate, like when we're competing. And I just watched Cam Hurd eat his fucking lunch at the ADCC that I was at a couple of weeks ago. When I was at.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking ate his lunch, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was just, I mean, I was over there cheering for Cam Hurd. I'm not even like a Cam Hurd fan. I'm just anti-fucking, I cheer anybody going against Kevin Buring, I'm a fan of.
You legitimately don't like Kevin, or it's a friendly...
Oh, I've never met the guy.
Kevin?
Kevin Buring?
Yeah.
Never met him.
I don't think you'd have a problem with him in person.
I'm sure I wouldn't, dude.
Have you
it's me. I just said it's me. It's not him.
No.
It's
100% me.
Yeah, no.
Like, no, I am the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the issue.
He's 100% Amish.
Yeah.
So, like, whatever...
He's what now?
Amish?
You're fucking lying.
I mean, yeah,
is
for
there,
sure
is there
I'm
like
lying.
a word for... Is this like a phrase?
It's the only word I'm allowed to say from that episode.
Oh, was he on here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, not a fan, that's fine.
He said,
All right.
Yeah.
I think he's been under it twice.
Yeah, I think 2 times actually, yeah.
Not a big deal, but...
That's cool. That's fine.
Look, Kevin, I'm sure we would get along, but, dude, you fucking kept rising, and God punished me for some reason, right? So I'm angry at you about it, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
What's going on is in this scenario...
And stylistically, I think we would have a very fun match. I think it would be cool.
What I was gonna say... What was I gonna say? what was I saying?
Well, you were talking about the last super fight.
Oh no! What I was saying.
What happened in my last fight?
Oh, let's not go back to another mistake I made. That's fine.
No, that's fine. We can talk about that.
No, please, please let me say. What I was saying is, in this scenario, it's like you're Batman, he's Superman. Like you have to fight from a darker place because of your strike down.
Yeah,
Okay,
legitimate.
yes,
That's It's like, oh, everybody fucking loves Kevin Buring, and I'm just fucking Bruce Wayne over here, fucking.
Don't check my backstory.
Yeah, for real.
It's not shiny. I mean, I don't know. So you're cutting 155.
Yeah, dude.
Insane.
Against all advice from every coach that I fucking deal with. Right,
Yeah.
but
that's insane. What are you starting at?
I started at 189. I'm currently at 178. right? I started last week. I did a little 3-day fast for the... I was on a 3-day fast for the Lord when I decided that I wanted to cut to 155,
okay.
right? So
Yeah.
the two do not correlate. They just so happen to have happened at the same time. And dude, I can put some weight down, right?
Yeah.
Like I can take some weight the fuck off.
Well, you said you dropped 37 for the last one. Or something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
for
like,
Alex.
it was a couple months, but
It was
And
a
what was
month and a
that-
half.
What was that fought at?
So Alex was at my gym, and this was like shortly after I had gotten healed up, right? And I was like rolling back to full capacity. And he came over to train with us, and we would always, shoot the shit. Me and Alex are friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there was some shit that was said that kind of crossed the line that, we're friends now after we competed against each other, right? But he was over at my gym, and he calls me out. He was like, "Hey, dude, we should do a super fight." And I'm not trying to say anything negative about Alex. I love Alex, but in my head, I was like, "Why the fuck would you ask that? Like, that's a fucking retarded decision for you." You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he goes, "We should do it at one." Well, he was like, "What, you think you can make 180?" He goes, "How much do you weigh right now?" I was like 215. He goes, "You think you can make 180?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "You think you could lose 35 pounds in a month and a half?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "All right, let's do it, dude." So he, he films for them too, so he gets us signed up at 170 to 180. And he totally asked, assuming that I wasn't going to be able to make the weight, in my opinion, right? He didn't say that. Right? But that's what I think it was. I think it was him, trying to take a little dig at me as, like, buddies, but, like, we go to different gyms, and sometimes we train together, and, And, he didn't think I could cut the weight. I cut the weight, and weighed in the day before it. I promised him I would get to as close to 170 as I could, right? So... woke up the day of weigh-ins, and I was like 180. I was on weight. I could have gone and weighed in, but I gave the man my word, and so I called a buddy of mine who's a nurse because my wife wouldn't go with me. Right? She was fed up with my shit, and she was on the phone with my dad trying to get him to talk me out of fucking going and cutting more weight because they were like, "You fucking idiot! You're already on weight. What are you doing? You fucking stupid." And I was like, I gave him my fucking word.
You're like, me being stupid's irrelevant right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. I'm always stupid, right? But I'm not going to be a fucking liar, right? And so I called my buddy, and I was like, "Hey, dude, listen, I'm not in great shape. I tried to pee, and nothing was coming out. And so I grabbed, like, the base, right? And I fucking squeezed it out like a tube of toothpaste, and it was like this brown sludge. It was like blood. I was so dehydrated that, like, blood was coming out of my dick. And so, like, I'm not saying that you should cut 37 pounds in a month and a half, but if you want to whoop someone's ass, and that's the only fucking way to do it, then do it, right? So I called my buddy and did not tell him that I had blood coming out of my dick.
Right.
But I was like, "Hey, dude, I gotta cut it. I gotta cut some more weight. Will you come to the gym with me? I'll just bring my sauna suit, and, I'll sweatsuit up, and we'll just fucking sit in the sauna for as long as it takes." And he was like, "Well, yeah, dude, I'll go with you, dog." And he was a nurse, like I said. And so we go in there, and I sit there for an hour. And he like, had to get up and get out several times because he just couldn't take it. And fucking sat in there for an hour. He comes in. The last time he comes in, he looks at me, and I'm dry. Like, completely dry. My hair's not wet at all. He was like, "Dude, you need to get the fuck out." He was like, you just go weigh in. Yeah. So... I was so fucked up, he had to, like, help me take my clothes off and stuff like that, and we fucking unzipped the sauna suit, and it's completely dry, but there's salt in it. So, like, apparently you can be so dehydrated that, like, salt starts seeping out of your pores, right? And that's what I had done to myself. But I got down to, like, 176, and,
Worth it.
You know what I'm saying? Worth it. And then I took like 4 IV bags.
Oh, is that after you weighed in?
Yeah. I took like 4 IV bags. I hope that's legal. Is that legal?
I mean, I'm not calling them out.
Yeah, I don't think there's...
Well, I mean, not like I don't care if that's legal, right?
Yeah.
But I meant like for the thing that I competed at, I'd like to compete for them again. So.
I don't think they watch this.
Okay, cool.
It'd be cool if they did.
Jamie, don't watch, dude.
Yeah.
Southeastern Submission Classic guys don't watch either.
Get him out of here.
Yeah. Get him out of here! So I show up the next day to the fight off a Percocet and a couple Xanax, and I weigh 195 fucking pounds of twisted steel and sex a fucking peel, dude. And
right.
I had, because of the one ACL, like we had taped a fake ACL on, took about 5 or 6 rolls of tape. We taped a fake ACL, but you know I had been working leg locks ever since my back got fucked up, right? So that was pretty much the game, was to go out and pull guard, cry slice him, fucking get him out of there as fast as I possibly could, right? Either one of you guys wrestled in high school?
I mean, I got pushed around.
Okay, but you were there, like
golfer.
you fucking wore the singlet.
Oh no.
Okay,
I
so
couldn't be seen with skin tight stuff.
were you a chunker, dude?
Well, for sure, but also like
Were you
the
beautiful?
secret
Yeah, I
can't
don't
be
know.
out.
Oh, dude, yeah,
I gotta just,
oh, dude.
I gotta
listen.
leave them one, dude. Yeah, no, like, no.
No.
You just gotta tell them you're tucking it.
Yeah.
That's what I used to tell them.
Well,
Where's your bulge at, brother? I'm tucking that bitch, dude. It's around the back. I'm fruit bowling right now, dog.
Yeah.
what you mean?
Y'all remember fruit
what you
bowling?
asking
Did
for?
y'all ever fruit bowl, y'all buddies?
It's,
You tuck your dick and your balls in between your legs, and then you moon your friends instead of
Oh.
fruit bowling them.
oh, I
Really?
thought that was called the go.
I've never heard that.
You ever seen
Waiting.
Waiting?
Yeah.
I thought that's
Yeah.
called the go. Was the one where it's like bent over and it tucked out the back.
Yeah.
Oh, we always called it fruit bowling them.
It's a great look.
Yeah.
That's a great look.
Have you looked?
It's not a great look on me, dude, because you're looking at my asshole
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, my bad, not a
Like
great
him, you're getting butt cheeks and then sweet nuts and then, you know, a little pink head. With me, you're getting fucking asshole and then tiny little test out like TRT balls and then fucking Nike
Lizard dick.
fucking yeah lizard dick. That's almost as good as what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Nike fucking dry fit mock turtleneck foreskin, right? You know, I think they botched me, dude, because I got like a little bit of foreskin, but I don't have like the full Euro cut, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like most like,
What, they give you like a trim? They just kind of
it's kind of what it seems like, right? Because it still has to like slide out,
trying something new.
but pee hole is constantly out.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I don't have to
There's a little
slide down to
extra.
pee, yeah,
Yeah.
but like
But
they
not-
fucking.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen some of these dudes that could tie a fucking knot in it like a balloon,
Right.
you know, and I don't got that,
Mhm.
right? I don't know what the fuck they did, but the juice definitely stole a little bit of my foreskin.
Well,
They needed it.
yeah.
They needed it.
Yeah. Wanted it.
Fuck, man. Shit's off the rails, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't warn you before I got here,
No,
but I
it's
did warn you as
fine.
soon as I got here, dude.
Yeah.
I figured if I said something too early, you would just disinvite me.
No, it's
No.
fine.
No, bro.
I really don't like editing,
Mhm.
so I like things to go up how they are. For you, I will edit.
Oh, you can leave
allow
the
it.
juice stuff. Ah, no, Sam might
No,
watch.
hey, look, for the record, the
Hey,
whole time
because
you've
for the
been
record,
saying juice.
Sam does follow me on Insta, dude. So, Sam, I like Jewish people.
I think you're overestimating our reach.
Oh,
We
no,
have
it's
people
my
on
reach. I'm going
for-
to post it. I'm going to repost
Oh,
this.
we're fucked.
And then Sam's going to be like,
Oh, we're fucked.
oh, dude, the
Well,
Some
it's
People
been-
Suck
Hey, brother, it's
podcast?
been nice having a podcast.
Yeah, dude, it's been sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, have y'all said some Jew shit before, dude?
No,
Because
I've
Sam's going to
never
go back
said
and do
that,
his
man.
research. Dude. You know how those people get.
No,
Alright.
there's a lot of episodes to go through. I'll tell you that.
I'll
I
say,
watched the Casey Overby one, dude. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
I love Casey.
oh,
He
shit,
is
not
such.
big fan of us.
Oh, I mean, I love
Well, we know Casey, so we're cool too.
Oh, that's fine, dude.
It's cool.
just like by proxy. You guys are all so cool, though.
He's just saying that now.
Yeah. He's
It's like-
funny guy.
Oh, dude, but
She's
come
like,
on,
no, but-
Casey, though.
She's like, but no, like,
No,
you have
horseshit.
good balls.
I told
Yeah.
you the first time I ever met
Thanks.
you, I was like, dude, I've wanted to look like you since I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
I used to get beat up all the time because I used to dress like you. Well, you probably don't dress like this now, but like, Like, I'm talking like skinny jeans and V-necks, dude. Like
Alright, dude.
how you used to dress. You 100%
Who put
did.
you up to this?
Fuck, man.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I used to have to beat the shit out of these rednecks all the time because I wrestled my whole life. They didn't have a wrestling team at the middle school that I went to, right? But I was still on the club teams and shit like that. But I would wear my little purple Osiris's and my fucking Hot Topic skinny jeans and my little fucking V-neck shirts, and they would call me gay, dude. I'll be like, I ain't no fucking queer.
Yeah.
And beat the shit out of them looking gay as fuck. Dude.
With them skin tight.
Yeah, dude, skin tight
Hell
fucking
yeah.
skinny jeans on.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, dude, I was trying so hard to look like what you look like right now.
Never
So-
had anybody want that before.
Dude, that neck tattoo just... People
It
see
is
you and they
fucking
go,
sweet,
Yeah.
dude.
It is. Look, just the same way you look at yourself. I don't see me as the way other people see me because you just see you all the time. So you're just like,
No,
not
dude,
impressed.
I fucking look in the mirror and I'm like, holy shit.
yeah, this guy knows.
You're a fucking, you fuck.
Yeah,
So I,
he
you
knows.
must be into art or something because like I see me and I'm like, what the fuck happened? Why is this
Who are
like
we?
that? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're not.
I think I'm just bipolar, is what it is.
But also look, I also look at me and I'm like, yeah, but you with no tattoos though. Ugh.
Oh, dude, yeah, that would be, that would be
Imagine.
fucking, I could not.
Could you
I
imagine?
could not.
Dude,
I
you
would
know
What
how
we should do is get somebody in
plain
here
as hell I would look
to
like?
cover everything and just see what it would look like.
It's not good.
I don't think I would be interested.
Yeah, you're
No,
not.
I don't think
You
so.
would have to grow out a beard or something. Like, there would have to be
Hey, dude, I'm
something.
trying my
Hey,
ass off.
Are you kind of
For bringing
Asian?
it up.
Hey, dude, what the
Can we
fuck?
talk about that?
I've always said he kind of looks like a cat. Like he's got kind of a cat look.
What are you
Oh,
talking
dude, you're a
about?
calico for sure. You're like,
Yeah.
you're definitely a calico.
Yeah.
Not a,
He's got that cat look on him.
My cat is a calico cat, dude. You know, oh, dude, you know what toxoplasmosis is? It's
No.
brain worms, right? It's the reason why Brazilian women are so horny but like masculine kind of looking. You know, like I was talking about how my wife has bicep veins.
okay.
You know how like most Brazilian women have bicep veins?
Oh yeah.
They have toxoplasmosis. It's brain worms. Like
You
this
get it
little-
from cat shit, right?
Yeah, you get it from cat shit,
Yeah.
right? So I also have toxoplasmosis, right? So
Distinguished.
Such a distinguished gentleman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in trouble for this one, but you gotta leave it in.
Oh please! I don't want an edit again.
So
Here we go.
you know how you don't either one of you guys wear glasses? You seem like a contacts guy. No?
Dude, I love this.
Dude, no, I have
please,
fine eyes.
What's wrong with not having good eyes, dude?
What's wrong with having good eyes, dude?
I just figured you were a contact guy.
I just figured you wouldn't say some shit like that, dude.
That's
I
a
have fine eyes. My
compliment,
eyes are
dude. I'm
fine.
saying your eyes are so beautiful they could be contacts.
I just can't open them on the beach. It's bright, dude.
I can't
Right.
either, dude. Yeah, see, so we've got this in common.
Yes.
Right? So, okay. Problem resolved, right? So, anyways, I'm fucking my wife, right? Or she's fucking me, really. But, you know, when you're having sex, you don't keep your glasses on,
Okay.
right? So, glasses are over here,
I've noticed that.
right?
Interesting.
And she's putting on a show, like, facing the opposite. I'm a butthole man,
Uh-huh.
right?
I respect that about
I'm
you.
a butthole man.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly straight, but I'm a butthole man.
Yeah.
Right? So she's facing the opposite direction, putting on a show, doing her thing, right? And my wife is a very, very Christian woman, like seriously devout Christian woman. So she's not a very highly sexual being, right? And that's part of the appeal is when they fuck you when they don't want to, just because they like you, right? That's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Not rape. Rape's not cool. But when they're consenting to having sex with you, even though they don't want to,
Okay.
because they like
They
you,
like you.
that's when it's cool, right? That's when it's like cool. She's willing to like. That's a chick that'll eat your butt, you know. And
So many quotes from this podcast.
so she's doing her thing, right? And like we don't believe in like fucking closing our animals out of the bedroom, right? They need to see it. Right? They need to see what's going on. And so our fucking cat, who has this weird attachment to me, jumps up on the bed while, you know, my wife's doing her thing, and she, like I said, this is not often that this happens, so I'm not gonna be like, yo, shoo, cat, go away, and like ruin the whole show, right? So I just grab a pillow and I start swinging it at the cat, right? And she wouldn't go, and so I finally hit her with it, dude, and she fucking turns her asshole at me, flicks her tail up, and shoots liquid dookie directly into my eye, from me to you, right?
What the?
And so I bridge and fucking toss my wife. She fucking almost hits the ceiling fan. I bridged so fucking hard. And I said, she shit in my eye. She shit in my fucking eye. Oh my God. She shit in my eye. I have brain worms. I start freaking the fuck out. I'm walking around. Or I'm running around. Little tiny dick shriveled up. Fucking drooling like a pit bull, right? Because, you know, we were banging. So a little bit of pre-cums dangling out and everything. And my wife doesn't know that the cat was on the bed, right? So the whole time, she's thinking she's shitting my fucking eye.
Oh,
right?
No.
And so I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm in the bathroom, dick just, well, as swinging as a little dick could do, right? Barely hanging over the balls.
Just like this.
Yeah, like, more like pulsating. Yeah, it's not swinging, it's just like,
It's vibration.
Yeah, a little vibration, dude. And I'm fucking scrubbing my eye with this hot water, and I'm going, I fucking have brain worms. I was like, Jessica, bring me the eye drops. Bring me the fucking eye drops now. We don't own eye drops, right? And so now she's panicking, thinking that she's shitting my fucking eyeball, and that she needs to bring me some eye drops, right? And she never finds the fucking eye drops, right? And so I'm in there scrubbing. She's like, oh my God, what happened? And I was like, the cat shit in my fucking eye. And so she all of a sudden, again, like, you know, like I was telling you earlier, she's like, oh, fucking, you're fine. And I was like, no, seriously, I have fucking brain worms. Like, that's how you get this. That's like, I have toxoplasmosis. She's a nurse. I was like, you know this. I was like, what percentage of fucking cats have toxoplasmosis? And she goes, all of them.
Yeah, all.
I was like, yeah, how do you get it? And she was like, through their shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I just got that in my fucking eyeball, dude. And she was like, yeah, get over it.
Yeah, it's fine.
And so I kept the show rolling, right? Fucking, we finished. It was cool.
Post eyeball scrub.
Dude, I'll keep rolling if you
just
blow my shit out, and I will keep fucking if you shit in my eye, dude. It doesn't, dude. I'm the man who hangs around. You know what I'm saying?
Just fucking built different.
Cut from a different cloth.
Actual. Man, that's strong mental too. I'll be real with you.
Oh, dude.
To go from catch shit in the eye to be like, all right, we gotta get this going again. You know what I mean?
I mean, what are you supposed to do?
It's also good.
I mean,
like, what are you gonna come back to your wife and be like, hey, actually,
I'm done for the night.
I don't want to fuck anymore.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's true.
no, you're a pussy, dude.
Yeah,
You fuck with one eye, you coward. What are you doing?
I think this episode's gonna be a case study for sure. Like, people are gonna study this and be like, what about me is wrong? If so much about him is right.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
This is the example.
Dude, I think,
The FBI is gonna. I mean, we're already in court cases, but this is just gonna be added to it.
oh, are you, dude? I fucking got sued when I was 17.
We're not being sued, but
No.
someone else is in trouble, and they're using our episode as like framing that person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
so
it called?
That sucks. But
Well, we don't have to talk about that on air, but I definitely want to fucking know about that. Because
That is pretty small shit.
well,
okay, because now I'm not going to incriminate myself anywhere near as much as I might have.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, for sure.
Well,
that would
I
be
mean,
great.
yeah, the last hour and a half, but it's cool. No, it's cool.
I mean, I haven't even had this on at all.
Oh, are we...
Mics are off.
Oh, yeah, no.
You
we
wanna
can
start
recording?
recording?
Oh, are we going to start the podcast now?
Yeah.
Start
yeah.
anytime. I
Start.
thought we were just cutting up.
Yeah,
Shit,
yeah.
shit.
I thought we were being.
Bud.
Speaking of being buds, like, what's the
What's that?
extracurricular
We're not gay.
situation?
What?
We're not gay.
I know, dude. I don't care if you are.
We are not gay.
We are that.
Why do we got to tell so many people we're not
Yeah,
gay?
yeah,
Because
it's
you're two
crazy.
beautiful men.
Right?
We share a house together and
Share a
sleep in the same
home.
bed.
No, this is not a house. This is a home, dude.
If
If y'all shared a
This is a
house,
home.
y'all
Yeah.
would be two straight bachelors.
Yeah.
This is a home.
He's got a point.
I
guess
did
it's
the
time
yard
to come
work,
clean.
you can cook.
I be cooking and shit.
Right.
It's just like, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a home.
Alright?
Dude, I'm so not gay. I can't even have like a three-way, right? I can't even have like a devil's three-way, dude. I tried to do that one time. I looked up. Dude, I looked up and like I was from behind and I'm still trying to like work it in, right? And I look up and my homie's going. This is a true story, I swear to God. I look up, my homie's going.
Oh,
And I was like, You know what?
This ain't for me, dog.
Y'all take this. I'm gonna go smoke a cig, dude.
You're like, why do I want to put my finger in his mouth?
Yeah.
I just feel like
What are you doing?
You're like, I thought
dude.
we were.
I thought that's the kind of threesome we were doing, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extracurricular. No, we're not. We are not.
We're not.
No,
gay.
I was asking if I could smoke a joint.
Oh.
Because he said buds, and then I was like, well, how do you feel about extracurriculars? And then y'all were like, we're not gay! I was like, okay.
Aggressive.
Alright, my bad, dude, okay.
Bring it up.
It sounds like we're pretty gay, actually.
Yeah. Anytime it's brought up, we're like, no, dude, no what? No.
One of your legs is hairless, is all I'm saying, okay?
We've lived together since, for 7 years, dude, which is crazy.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Wami lives with me.
No, I mean, now it's like, it's crazy that you're missing the days.
It's 8 years.
Well, I mean, it's since 2016.
I don't know how the
This
fuck
summer
long
will be
that's
9
been.
years. It's fine that you
Is it?
keep fucking it
Oh,
up.
I
but
guess it is, because I was just thinking about my age.
How fucking old are
I'm
you?
gonna say 26.
I'm older than that.
Go ahead.
How old do you think I am?
You just said 28.
Okay, yeah, I'm 28.
Yeah.
How old do you think he is? Not by how he dresses, but just...
Okay, I'm gonna say older than you're probably comfortable with, but it's purely because I literally used to watch you on YouTube compilation videos of emo dudes and listen to Silverstein. I used to listen to Silverstein in Hawthorne Heights and see pictures of literally you.
That guy.
My wife literally is like, dude, that guy looks so familiar. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I've been watching him since I was 14.
Yeah,
He's
you
in
keep
Black
walking in
Veil
on
Brides
me.
or some shit. I don't know where he's from, but I know he's from one of those fucking bands. I've seen him before, dude. You don't fool me. Are you? Oh, dude! You're the guy from Dance Gavin Dance that fucked those fans all around on that fucking MacBook, aren't you, dude?
No, well, first off, that was Chiodos, but...
No, that was Dance Gavin Dance.
Well,
It was the Blue Dream guy, wasn't it? He sings Blue Dream.
that dude's a ginger. You're talking about him? What is his name? Johnny Craig?
Yeah, Johnny Craig. You're definitely Johnny Craig.
No. And I was thinking about Craig Owens.
I don't even know where this is going at this point.
Yeah.
We're cultured.
Yeah,
It's
no,
okay.
I
Hey,
It's
brother.
I'll
take us
just-
to-
Yeah, dude.
I'll be over here.
You just sit there and look good,
I'll be
alright? You just
Yeah.
sit there and be pretty. That's what I tell my wife all the time when she starts talking in church. 2 Timothy 2:10, bitch. How about you just sit there and listen, okay? Alright?
Oh, shit. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Dude, I've got to age you a little bit over me. I have to age you enough over me to where when I was about 12, I was watching you. You were probably...
All right, I need you to give me 2 ages. What you think I am, and then what you think I look like I am.
Okay, well, see, that's... Okay, tell me how old you think I look.
I feel old enough to date my mom just because of the stepdad, cool vibe that you pull off. I would say late 30s just because of that, aura of, oh, that could be my father.
I actually get that regularly.
there's a confidence that comes with it.
I will pull your
when
mom.
you hit that 35 plus.
Yeah.
Dude, I get
Which
that
is different.
regularly, dude. It's the wrestling moms, dude. I was outside smoking a cigarette at a wrestling tournament, which, yeah, I do. Yeah, people get fucking pissed off. It's like, well, we go undefeated every year, so fucking suck my ass. I'm gonna smoke a fucking cigarette.
Yeah.
And I'm standing out there, and these 2 moms walk up to me, and swear to God, they go, and I'm wearing, same, tracksuit setup, except it's for my fucking, it's blue and white for the middle school, right? I'm out there smoking a cigarette, fanny pack, fucking Nike Air Maxes, mullet, just
It's the
being
fanny
fucking
pack, too.
beautiful,
It's the fanny
right?
pack, too.
Hey, which, by the way, Bum Bag Jiu-Jitsu, dude, they sponsor your boy. If you want some cash off your next order, promo code is going to be capital F, Flearoy, capital B, Brown. Right? So I had to put that in there.
Yeah, respect.
Thanks for keeping me beautiful. But, two moms walk outside to also smoke a cigarette, right? Swear to God, they walk up to me and they go, "Please, for the love of God, tell me you drive a black Trans Am." And I fucking had to let her know, dude. No, actually, my wife bought me a Tacoma, and that's what I drove up here.
Mm-hmm.
Hate to
How'd
disappoint.
they take that?
They were not.
They were pretty
I mean, they were still like.
Yeah.
They still wanted a piece in the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
But they were pissed off that I wasn't like,
Yeah.
gonna go home with them,
Yeah.
right?
Go out of that. I feel like I'll have that.
I mean, he
For
still
sure.
made the fantasy roster.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. They're probably flicking their beans right now, thinking about old
When
Coach
this
Brown.
podcast come out?
Oh, dude, I'm not looking forward to it. I already, and I'm. This is not
You
a
ever
joke.
seen
You're
Baby
gonna
Reindeer?
get some.
Oh, dude, this
You
is.
are
gnarly
you're
shit.
baby reindeer at some point. In
Listen,
time.
listen. Oh, God. Dude, so I've got a buddy of mine who is in a. Okay, how can I make this as vague as possible? I've got a buddy of mine. Yeah, I meant to lean forward into it, and then I didn't, so that's my bad.
I'm here for you.
I've got a buddy of mine who had the quintessential big titty goth GF who was like tall, and if I lusted, if I was a man who felt lust, you know what I'm saying? Right, I'm married, right? But if I was a man that felt lust, you know what I'm saying? Right?
I'm gonna put it down.
I'm about to piss my pants.
Huh?
I'm about to piss my
I have to
Alright,
piss. I have to
let's-
piss too.
okay,
Dude. Can we
yeah,
take?
yeah.
Let me tell this story. Then
Yeah,
we'll take a small
we'll-
piss and cigarette break.
Yeah,
We're gonna have
We'll
to wrap it
Yeah,
because
we'll wrap
like our Wi-Fi cannot download much longer than this.
Oh, okay,
We're-
cool, dude. I
we're
can do this all
busting it
day.
to see
dude. I
where
can do
it
this
is.
all
Everything
fucking
is
day.
about
We about
So, damn, I hate that we're ending on this one. I was thinking about so much. I didn't even get to tell you about getting molested, dude.
Dude,
Do
we'll have
you
that-
think this is the only time you'll ever be on?
Yeah, I mean,
I'll say
this,
some stuff.
This is
I come to Florida regularly.
we're
Hey, you're
here,
gonna be
dude.
banned, and we need future
We're
guests.
here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So like we're all canceled.
The door is
It's
open.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
Our
cool.
careers
Well, in that
are
case,
done.
I'll save like all 3 molestations for like 3 different episodes. Because we'll just
All
like
right,
say
right
the
now
whole
is-
thing.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you one right after this one. Then we'll get out of here because that one's fucking hysterical. Anyways, long story short, we're at this concert. We're watching this chick sing. Right, I'm sitting here next to my buddy who's dating the quintessential big titty goth GF chick.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, mullet out. I had those like those cowboy cut Wrangler jeans on, fucking big belt buckle,
Yeah.
fucking suede boots, fucking that knitted corded polo, dude. I mean, I had that shit on.
Yeah.
Like
Stepping out.
I was fucking
Yeah.
boot scooting boogieing,
Yeah.
right?
The big
And I hadn't said anything to her, right? Because again, as like, I don't even want to look at her, right? That's how good looking she
Yeah.
is. I don't fucking want to, like, I don't
Doing a lot
respect
of
for
this.
my wife. Yeah, I'm doing a whole lot of fucking avoiding her at all, right? So she comes over to me and hugs me, huge fucking boobs. And she puts one of her tits on like one side over my shoulder, and one of her tits is going across my back, and then her hand comes up here across my chest. She's like, "How you doing, Flearoy?" I was like, "Oh, I'm good, And my friend's still standing right here, right? It's his girlfriend. I was like, "Oh, I'm good." She's like, "You enjoying the concert?" I was like, "Yeah, it's a good time." And I'm not reciprocating the hug or anything, right? And then she leans in and like nibbles on my ear and starts telling me how horny I make her and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, fucking, like I froze up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Flearoy Brown doesn't freeze up very fucking much, especially not when it comes to the ladies, right? But my wife is over here who would beat the fucking brakes off of you, and your boyfriend is literally standing right now. This is the ballsiest fucking move I've ever seen, right? And so I just step on the other side, like I kind of make that panic, like autism panic, like, oh, I gotta get out of here, and I step on the other side of her man's, hoping that maybe he would notice and say something. He doesn't, right? And so I go fucking tell my wife, I was like, hey, dude, that chick, what's her name? Just fucking rubbed her tits all over me and was rubbing my chest, and she sucked on my ear telling me how horny I made her. You need to go fucking set that straight. She goes, well, what did you do? And I said, I came over here and told you.
She's like, what do you mean? I'm right here telling you
Yeah,
this.
and so she starts fucking laughing. Wife does nothing. She thinks it's fucking hysterical how uncomfortable. And again, this goes back to she has so much faith that she was not even worried about it at all. at all. She's got so much faith in me making the right decision or winning the match or this, that, or fucking whatever it is. This blind fucking faith that I have no idea where it comes from, right? That I just wasn't gonna take homegirl to the closet, right? And she fucking starts laughing at me and was like, you fucking pussy.
She's like, you froze up?
Yeah, she was like, dude, you fucking coward. I'd have been in there pounding her right down, dude. Cut that part. And then so, the molestation thing, and then we'll end on this, dude. The second time that I was molested was actually my dad's fault, right? My dad, my biggest hero, my single biggest fan, right? I called him on the way here, and he was like, good luck, son. It was a whole thing. He texted me. When I told him, I was like, I gotta be there at 5:30. He texted me at like 5:25, and he was like, they're gonna love you. Just go out there and be yourself. Like my biggest fan, dude. And, we were homeless together and stuff, so we're like best friends, And he first caught me smoking cigarettes when I was like 12. Mm. And we were homeless at the time, so he didn't have like a place for me to do yard work at. So he takes me to his friend's dad's house, who's about 70, right? And I was wrestling at the time, so I was fucking cut, or as cut as a 12-year-old could be. And so I did yard work for about 3 or 4 hours. I had this sweet fucking 12-year-old pump, dude, on my sexy 12-year-old body. I was glistening, dude. Yeah, I had the shorty shorts on, no shirt. I was glistening in the fucking sun. And the whole 3 or 4 hours, that old man sitting outside watching me smoking cigarettes, right? And y'all are not gay?
We are not. I'll say it again.
Okay.
We are not gay.
So...
whatever rumors are out there. I'm not gay.
That's not what they told me before I got here, right? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, so I finished doing this yard work, right? And I didn't have a shirt on. I'm wearing shorty shorts. I'm glistening, Again, sexy 12-year-old body. And this old man walks up to me and he puts his arm around me and he starts thanking me for, doing yard work for him. Pretty typical, right? And he's like, oh my God, you are so strong. And at the time, I just thought he had like a southern drawl. I didn't realize.
You're like, you want to find out how strong I am?
Oh, dude, no shit. Oh, dude, yeah. I was like,
Yeah,
you're fucking right, dude. I fucking got pipes on me, boy.
Hey,
and I start flexing, and he's like rubbing around on me and grabbing my chest. And my dad goes, show him them thighs, boy. Because I've always had fucking big ass legs, so I'm fucking stomping. I'm stomping my quad out, making the split and all this stuff. And he starts rubbing up on my thighs and fucking smacks me on the ass and this, that, and the other, dude. And I'm fucking loving it. Like, I'm loving the attention. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking, because I thought I was in trouble, right? Yeah. I got caught smoking. This was all supposed to be punishment, dude. After this old man gets done groping me for about 15 fucking minutes, we get in the car and my dad just starts dying fucking laughing, dude. And I was like, what is so funny, dude? He goes, you fucking faggot, that guy got caught sucking dick at the gas station. And goes off. Starts calling me gay, right? Because I was letting this old man. Show them thighs, boy.
Yeah, Dad.
Dude, yeah, 100%. And then, so when I made that correlation, I was like, no, Dad, you just got me molested. He goes, boy, I wasn't ever gonna let nothing happen to you. I was like, Dad, it fucking happened. Like, I don't know what you thought was going on. He's like, I was there the whole time. You were fine.
I was keeping an eye on you.
Yeah.
He's like, he wasn't gonna pay me enough anyway.
Yeah.
Dude, that gave him a prize.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Show him them thighs. Dude, I literally stomped it out like Jay Cutler.
Fuck
dude.
yeah, right?
Fucking like, yeah, it turns out this old man,
out.
nutting himself, dude. Get in the car, my own father calls me a faggot for him getting me molested, right? For getting caught smoking cigarettes.
Bro.
Did I learn my lesson? Fuck no, dude. I learned that
I'm gonna do
smoking
the
cigarettes
same
gets
thing
me
to my
attention,
kids.
and I still fucking smoke cigarettes to this day. Right? So.
Oh, fuck, dude, that's awesome.
Alright, well, I'm about to pee my little panties.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to plug or anything before we get out of here?
Oh, dude, Jiu-Jitsu Bum Bag, promo code Plearoy Brown. shout out to all my coaches. Shout out to fucking Cole Dobbins and Coach Paul and Matt Elkins and Johnny Two Throats, dude. If you don't know about Johnny Two Throats, you need to get put on.
Yeah.
Right? Johnny Two Throats is Jonathan Roberts.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, you know about Jonathan Roberts?
Yeah, I know Jonathan Roberts.
Yeah, dude, you can't choke a man with a double barrel neck, dude. We call him Johnny Two Throats
Two
where we're
Throats.
from, dude. Yeah. Well, there's more than one reason we call him Two Throats, right? But the jiu-jitsu one is that you can't choke a man with a double barrel neck. But no, shout out to all the homies that have not only allowed me but encouraged me to be myself, dude. So I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys for having me, dude. It was a fucking blast, dude.
For
Yes,
sure,
sir.
dude.
That was a
Shit, bro.
sissy ass fucking handshake, dude.
Yeah.
That was a manly one. Dude. I
Thank you,
appreciate
dude.
that.
I've held a man's
It's
hand
weird.
before. So.
It's weird that the guy with shaved legs has a better handshake than the guy with fucking.
What?
sweet
I was
leg
trying
hair.
to-
Okay, look,
around
just for the fucking
Oh, that's
record,
cool.
not gay and not shaved legs. My
Blonde
leg
hair.
hair is fucking see-through, brother. Feel
You
the
got that
leg.
blonde hair.
Oh, you do have. Oh, well, it's
My
cute.
hair is like,
It's cute.
yeah, no, I have
cute.
cute features, and not on the face or nothing, but like,
You do have some nice legs, like legitimately nice
Actually.
legs. Yeah.
hey, show them the thighs.
Yeah. Show them the thighs, boy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I appreciate the compliments. I've never ever had this kind of treatment.
Oh, dude, I'm a big fan of yours. I love you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that is legitimate. That is not a part of the character play. That is, and I'm not joking. I'm literally like, dude, I fucking wanted to look like this guy since I was 12, and now I get to sit at his house and almost piss myself, dude.
Dude, it's a mutual feeling. I appreciate you coming by, and I appreciate you being cool since like the moment we met. Also, like, I mean, we're gonna talk about you all night.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I appreciate it. Dude.
We might do like,
tomorrow too, probably, and probably the day after that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We've never been gay before, but this might be a start.
Oh, dude, you know.
You've maybe seeded something in our minds. Did you?
Something going on.
I've turned a couple, dude. I've
yeah.
turned a couple.
You just. We got the
Tomorrow.
rub from you being here.
Rub? Something on something, dude.
I'm about to rub myself just as
Right,
dude.
dude.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
gonna be one hand waving
I
on the
told
way
you.
home.
was
Oh,
about to
dude,
say,
I haven't
Tacoma
jacked
guy-
off in like 5 years. I might on the way home.
That tinted
Dude,
Tacoma out
yeah.
there, Playboy.
Thinking about them hairless legs and
All
that
right.
sissy ass handshake.
You do have a cute haircut too.
yeah.
Like right
I
now,
just
I
had a
don't know
shit
what's
cut.
going on. The color coding too. Who are you doing this for?
I don't, dude. I just
Do
work
you
here,
are
man.
you are you like you look like Zach Bryan? Is that his name? Zach Bryan? If he didn't fucking lose this, Zach Brown. That fucking
Zach Brown?
Oh yeah.
Like if he wasn't going bald and he was better looking.
Really?
If Zach Brown wasn't
No.
Yeah.
Really?
If he didn't
Nah.
have that syndrome, I could see it.
Well, yeah. That,
All right, dude.
I respect that.
Before we get out of here, if you want to take one of the markers and sign the wall.
It's on the wall, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
the wall
that'd
of
be
fame.
fucking
100%.
awesome. Before we get out of here, we want to shout out Johnny Mumbles at Sacred Ground Tattoo Studio. If you want to get a Plearoy Brown tattoo, if you want to get a fucking TRT
Yo, Trembolone Poppy, dude.
Trembolone Pop,
Yeah,
if you want to get a tattoo, just put on you. Johnny Mumbles is a guy.
Yeah.
You know, you want to add to the collection.
I'm trying not to be disrespectful here, dude.
Oh, you're
Anyway,
completely fine. Bro.
Oh, that
The
one.
markers might also be completely dog
Oh, dude,
shit.
we're gonna have to fucking.
You might have to get just any other ones, like the
We're gonna
gold
have
one
to
maybe.
spit and push into this.
I don't know. Johnny Mumbles Sacred Grounds Tattoo Studio. He's about to completely finish my back and start to connect it to the front. So I'm excited about that. He's done work on you, boy. He's done work on so many of our friends.
So
So,
many.
like,
Yeah.
check
Crazy
him out
work.
at Sacred Grounds Tattoo Studio on Instagram, at Johnny Mumbles on Instagram. Check out the portfolio. Go by the studio. Check it out. I know I keep saying check it out. Somebody help
Check
me.
it out. Check it out.
I
Definitely check it out.
Alright,
y'all
get us
check
out
him
of here, dude.
Alright.
In case y'all didn't know, he does tattoos.
Yeah.
He's done all his tattoos. You're gonna need to
Okay.
check him out, dude.
Great
Check
guy.
him out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Thank you again for coming on, man. We really do appreciate it.
Dude,
It's been
I
fucking awesome.
love coming on
Yeah.
stuff, so
Thanks,
it's
dude.
That's
not.
what we're here for, baby. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. We love you. Yay! Yay!